Hi, Chad. I'm gonna be leaving you with the Ace Attorney pops in like just a moment. Cause I need to run downstairs and grab food. I tried so hard to quickly grab it right now, but I did not have that much time. Also, I need to put in the Ace Attorney investigations into my Switch again. So I'm gonna do that real quick. But thank you, Freeman! Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. And also, Log, thank you so much for giving a sub too. Nikki, thank you. Guys, Men's Mental Health Month and also Pride Month. Unfortunately, I am neither LGBTQ nor am I a man. But oopsies. But go treat yourself. Go do what you gotta do. Pop off kings and queens. You know? But yeah, Log knew I only have $3 in my bank, and yet you're still going to go. You are still going to go and get. You are still gonna go to the movies like next week or something like that, right? That sounds about right. He's still going to bully me. That's also true. Stop bullying Log. This is I say unfortunately for you, but you are quite literally banned from bullying Log for an entire month now. I went yesterday, that's why you have no money! Hi, Gwym. Teehee at ×2. But thank you, my lovelies. I hope you guys are doing well. Oh, you know what I just realized? I don't have my timer or anything on here. Oh! I didn't fix my Ace Attorney stuff. Okay, well, good thing I'm doing this now. Okay, hold on. Hold up, chat. Pausing. First off, the progress bar needs to be at the top. And then I need to grab from here. Not the events. This, and this. Copy this. Go back into this channel. Drop it. Drop it, lock it, polka dotted, country fine, and hip hop it. Oh wait, you know what? Ah, I messed that up. I messed that up. Oka messed something up as per usual. Hold on, 2 seconds. I hope chat is doing well, by the way. It has been like a moment. It's been a little bit of a moment since we've yapped. We've had a lot of things come up. A lot of things come up last week. And honestly, I'm so done with it. I'm done. I don't want it. Like, I'm thankful that we are done with watching a bunch of new games pop up because so real, don't even want to deal with it. I don't even want to deal with it. Definitely not right now. For sure not right now. So, yeah, we working through this. Oh, shoot. Oh, this is like way worse than I thought it was. Oh no. We'll see. Oka's royal decree to stop the bullying vlog. Can you CC Justin on that? Listen, Justin's a little bit of a harder problem for me to like argue against. I'm fairly certain Justin is like the one person that I don't think I can logistically say anything about because he's going to just argue with me that I'm his lawyer. Okay, hold on. I deleted those two. So then I can go back over to gaming and then grab the top bar, which should be in here. And then I drop that underneath everything. At Justin, no bullying. Hashtag stop bullying log. No, that's eerie. It has to be iridescent. But yes. Not the Bingus. The Bingus has not been found yet. Not for this time. Should I have you know, it'd be really funny to do a monthly Bingus counter. So then it's like, oh, the Binguses are actually like reset every single month. That would be funny. There's a total Bingus counter and there's a monthly Bingus counter, like as if like it's like Twitch. You know what I mean? That'd be interesting. Anyways, okay, I think I've got everything saved and fixed now. I think. There's a lot of things all over the place right now, which is kind of gonna bother me. But you know, it's okay. It is a-okay. Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on. I don't need the events because the timer has technically the events. And then because of that, I could put the timer right over there. Should it be underneath the foogies? Yeah. It'll be underneath the foogies, so then it could be... Oh no, it doesn't need to be underneath the foogies. Okay. We'll have it not be underneath the foogies. There we go. Okay, we must find the Bingus. That would be very, very funny. But yes, my lovelies, I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome in. I am going to go quickly grab the rest of my food. Because the rest of my food hasn't been made to completion yet, so I am going to do that. Let me in, and yes, I will get Indian Oro to yap for you guys, in my steed. So please go give them lots of love and appreciation, okay, my lovelies? I love you.
Hi, let us
I just sent
So
it.
I had to fix this scene. I forgot that I kind of did not have this scene ready for the Donathon or the Okathon. So I forgot.
Okay,
Yes.
we were just talking
We
about
had like a whole arc without you.
Yeah, we went deep into the rabbit hole because I was talking about how I recently got back into like certain Otome games, right? Because I've always played Otome games like literally since high school. And so I literally like last night I downloaded Ikemen Villains, which is an Otome game where all of the love interests are like villain characters. And now I've been like egging Oro on to download it too, so we can both go
But-
down multiple
so-
different routes and we can share
so
everything.
here's the thing. I have a tab. So I have my phone, right? And I have
Mhm.
my tablet, which means I can play 2 routes simultaneously.
Yeah, and I've got my phone, and now I just downloaded it onto my mobile emulator. So
Yeah,
now I
I'm
can do
downloading
routes
the mobile emulator now,
simultaneously.
so we can get 5 routes.
I
We're
mean,
min-maxing.
that
We're
is
min-maxing
actually
for real, for
min-maxing.
real.
That is actively min-maxing. You know, that reminded me of there's an anime movie or animation movie, right? There's 2 different movies, but they're both connected to one another. However, whichever one you start will drastically affect how you see the other one. And so you get to decide which one you want to do. And I've been wanting to watch it with somebody, so then they watch the other version and I watch the other version, and then we swap, and then we essentially give our notes on why, like, what happened in our perspective when we watch that. Listen,
I want to do that with you,
dude. I would love to do that. Like, let's do that. Let's do it, Indy.
Okay,
Let's do it.
question,
That would be so
Oka,
funny.
I know because you play this as well. So I have not been using the game as I should, and actually using the timer as I should for Not Monday Cafe.
Oh, yeah?
I've just been sitting in it to farm points.
That's so real.
So am I crazy? Or did this change overnight?
There was just an update right now.
Okay, because I was
Okay.
like, this is not what it looked like before.
Man, let me look at the update, because I literally just saw the announcement update. Also, they have actually told us that now, because I have the playtest version. I don't have the demo version. I have the playtest version. I'm supposed to re-download and play the demo version now, so then I can leave a review and stuff. Which, I mean, honestly, I want to. I love that game, dude. I love it so much. But also, I haven't touched that game in a week because I've already completed everything I possibly could. So I'm just waiting for the official game to be released. But let me do this real quick so that before I can go. But let's see. So now it's more optimized. There is now abandoned land on the left and right based on the location, so there's no more mismatching backgrounds. There's a bunch of UI fixes for the streaming command. And etc. etc. There is also a ton of things that I would love. I will screenshot it on my phone because I cannot screenshot it on my PC. Oh wait, no, hold on. My Discord's been really stupid in regards to my Discord's been really stupid regarding
my spam account for this one, boys.
doing this. So I'm just gonna screenshot that.
Wait, so Oro, which 2 routes are you gonna do, Oro?
So hold on, let me pull up the.
All right, you guys talk about that while I go get the food because it's already been sitting for a while.
Yeah, so I'm already doing Ellis's route, so that one's already
we got Ellis.
already
Got
checked.
Ellis down.
I'm assuming you want to do Rex's route.
I hate how you were able to pinpoint that. I was like, I don't know, I have to make between Rex and Evans, and then you're like, oh, you're gonna do Rex, right? And I'm like,
yeah.
yeah.
All right, then.
So on my phone, I'm gonna do Rex.
All right, then I'll see if I can do
I'll have to
Victor,
charge my
then.
tablet in order to turn it back on. I don't know, maybe on my tablet so I'm definitely gonna do Evans as well.
Okay.
So I have one left. Which one do you want to take?
Well, I'm probably gonna see if I can do Victor, because I think there's somewhere, I'm not sure if they're unlocked yet. Yeah, Victor's soon, so he's not out yet, so we can't do Victor yet. Okay. So you said you want to do
Rex and Evans.
Evans? Oh, the Cheshire Cat. Gotcha.
Oh, he's a Cheshire Cat. Hey, yo.
You'll see.
Hey, yo.
I'm debating between Roger and Albert. I could go. Oh wait, Roger's not available. Okay, Albert it is.
Is Jazza available?
Uh,
Hold on, I may actually.
coming soon.
No.
The only ones currently available right now are Alphonse, Ellis, which I'm doing, Rex, which you're doing,
Yeah.
Harrison, Liam, and Albert and Alphonse. Those are the current ones.
Okay, so really it's Harrison and Alphonse. Because, yeah, Jazza isn't available, Roger isn't available, and Victor isn't available.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
my
let's
God.
fucking go, Freeman! Hell yeah, I got a gift
Freeman.
sub.
Yeah.
Yay, thank you.
Bingus 100. Who? Whomst?
Bingus 100, the
Anyway,
real
back to the
Bingus.
matter at hand.
Yeah, back to what matters most, trying to seduce anime men.
Hold on, I'm gonna play Eeny.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and select.
I'll play Eeny Meeny Miny Mo and see which one I do, because I'm
well,
tied.
I'll select Albert then, because I think Albert's the one with the potential for a yandere route. So, if I remember correctly. So yeah, I'll choose him for this one then.
Okay. So I'm between Harrison and Alphonse for my last free slot.
But yes, thank you, Freeman, for the 5
I'm
gift
leaning
subs to
towards
Okathon. I'm sure she'll
Harrison.
love it when she comes back. And thank you, Grimshaw, as well, for, oh my gosh, subbing at tier 3 for 20 months, Grimshaw. You a real one. I'm sure Oka will also super appreciate it when she comes back. You guys should just get a whole hype train going while Oka's gone. That'll be so funny.
Just go ahead and do it. Why not? What's holding you back?
Yeah, you only need 100 bits, chat. You can do it, please.
Okay. I found a free page in like this journal I've been using since freshman year. Anyway.
Hell yeah. We're taking notes. We're planning this out. It's like a heist, but what we're stealing is the hearts of fictional characters.
And the only person we have not covered is Alphonse. So if you can find one more way,
yeah.
all of them, baby. So let's see here, William Rex on my phone, and we'll have Liam on my tablet, and then
Wait, are you doing Harrison?
Yeah, I have 3.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were or not. Okay, that's cool.
Oh, you just brought up a fact. Since I have a Samsung tablet and the emulator, I need to sign into different Google accounts probably, but that's fine. I have different Google accounts. I have multiple spam.
Yeah.
Harrison Gray tour. It's gonna take me a hot minute to get through these because I got a 9 to 5, but it's fine. We'll figure something out.
I believe.
I believe that we will win.
I believe that we will win.
I believe that we will win.
Come on, chat. Come on. The timer.
Right, now to boot up my phone. Man,
the first hype train of June. You can do it.
Perfect time to upgrade my phone storage.
Oh my god, no Dr. Med today. How are you guys, chat? How's it going? You doing good? Do you guys like beautiful fictional anime men?
Cause I sure do.
Cause we sure do. We're just, we're putting our feelers in the waters.
I had to explain this to one of my friends because I'm like, I identify as asexual, right? Or at least demisexual. And they're like, but you play Otome games. And I'm like, well,
yeah, but they're not real.
Men that I can make up in my mind and basically work with me. However, humans are more complex.
Yeah.
Fictional men are like a blank slate.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want to a fictional man. You can rotate him in your head like a rotisserie chicken. It's beautiful.
Imagine if we were to create an Otome.
You pushed it over.
Yippee!
Yippee!
Anyway, I was
Hype
about to say,
train.
imagine if we created a Otome game and the first card we released was rotating the men over a bonfire like a rotisserie chicken
Yeah.
at
You guys are
Costco.
so silly. You guys didn't actually make a hype train. What the heck?
Yeah, we did!
What the
Choo
heck?
choo. Choo choo. Choo choo.
Anyway, I'm gonna start up this game. I gotta grind.
Oh, you guys are so silly. No bullying is happening. There better not be any bullying happening. This is not a bully. This is not a bully zone.
Time also, because my new phone has a kick. Do I want it to send me notifications?
Freeman, thank you so much for the 5 gifted, by the way. Thank you, thank you. Freeman, you are almost at 3. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Oh, you and Emmy got one. Let's go. Also, Freeman, you are almost at 300 subs. I hope you realize that, right? You are 6 subs away from 300 gifted subs. That's insane. So, thank you so much for giving a tier 1 sub to Loki, to Indy, to Ember, to Emmy, to Bingus. Thank you, thank you. Grim, thank you so much for the resub, a tier 3 for 20 months. 4 more months and it'll be 2 years. Goodness grief. Let's go, Grim. Thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. We need 100 biddies, chat. Please, we can make it so funny. What the hell? 1 gift sub will begin the hype train, or 100 biddies. Mitha, thank you so much for the 11 months, darling. Thank you, thank you. Erie, thank you so much for the 2 months, darling. And Freeman, thank you so much for getting your clean 300, finally. Let's go. Thank you for the 6 tier 1s.
Notifications. None of my male coworkers are gonna know what this game is. If they do,
That's
I got
so
questions.
real.
Joining into a hype train.
Oh my goodness. Freeman,
I got
thank
questions if they know what this game is.
Freeman, thank you so much for giving a tier 1 sub to your
we just
Royal
need
Nightmare, Solrak, Bad, Drac, M, and also Verbal. And also, thank you, Big, for the 100 biddies. Thank you, thank you. I'm so happy. Let's go.
Okay, do you want to download Ikamen Villain so you can cover the last route we need to cover all of the currently available routes?
Can you give me a rundown summary of what it is?
Hot
Ikamen
guys.
Villains is hot guys who are also villains that you can date.
Give it to me.
Question: are they
Give it
morally
to me.
gray?
Are
Does
they
that make
morally
them better?
gray?
They're
That's
not even gray. They're like morally like
just bad? Listen, I'm fine with it. It's
Listen,
okay. Give it to
Listen,
me.
we can compromise.
the prologue. You literally see them kill a man right in front of you, and the blood splatters on your face.
I mean, I would kill a man. For legal reasons, that is a joke.
Teehee.
Teehee. Also, I hate how it's like when you put in your name, they're like, "May I call you by this name?" And I'm like, "Yes,
Yes, you may.
you may."
Yeah. I'll see if I can find.
Ah! I'm sorry.
Are you good?
That's crazy.
Are you good
Oh.
over there?
Also,
The next line was "Come then, Oro," and I'm like, ah!
Also, chat, thank you guys so much for the level 5 hype train. You guys are so sweet. We are... Am I reading this correctly? We are 35 points. Keep that in mind. Points. We are 35 points away from reaching our next goal, which will be Oka plays Elden Ring. Never mind. We are 10 points away from Oka plays Elden Ring for the first time. And I will continuously call it Elder Ring just to piss people off, as a note. I've never once played a Souls game. I don't want to.
Me neither, but I'll put on my little cheerleading outfit, my pom-poms for you, for every time you have to dodge roll.
I will cry. Seth, thank you so much for the Your Mom, by the way. 11 months! That means 1 more month and then you'll be a year with me, Seth. Let's go. Thank you for the tier 3. Thank you, thank you. Now it's Elden Pain for you. Yeah, it will be Elden Pain.
I heard
I'm
it's
not saying it's
actually as bad as a lot of people make it out to be if you just use a lot of the mechanics that the game allows. Because like there are built-in mechanics into the game that make it legitimately easier, but it's like the fandom that's like, you have to play this naked and you can't use like the health potions and you can't use magic because that's cheating.
No.
See, don't be like me, where I'm like, oh, the scythe looks cool, and then build everything around the scythe, and then get stuck at the middle boss. I'm still stuck, by the way.
No,
I've
listen,
never
listen.
played
It's
it.
not that though. For me, I'm really ungodly bad at using the dodge and parry buttons. I'm gonna spam press attack until it dies, and I know that's not right. So this is going to just be its own frustration for me. This is going to be a nightmare for me. That's as a note, by the way, chat. This is not a playthrough. I am not doing a playthrough of Elden Ring. I will play it
One
as
stream.
much as I possibly can on stream until I genuinely don't think I can willingly throw myself into hell anymore. We'll see how much Elden Pain I will go through. Oka versus Radhan no rage challenge 100% impossible. I could believe that. Elden Ring is as easy as you want it to be 100%. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it easy for myself. I know that to be true. The community can be like that. That is very true.
Right, I hate
Also,
this game, but I also love it.
you guys are like 15 minutes from getting me back to 24 hours on this clock, by the way, as a
Let's
note. You guys are awful.
go.
Stop,
Gang,
get
gang.
me, leave me alone, let it go down, let it go down, let it die. The Okathon cannot sustain continuous 24-hour streams or stream timers. What the heck? I was like, this is like a great, circumstance because the Game Awards screwed up my time last week, so the timer is kind of just like has been going down because of the amount of like games stuff that's been like showcasing, right? Nobody's throwing a hype train in the middle of watching the Summer Games Fest, for example. But now it's going back up. How many points off from Elden Ring? 10 points. 10 points. Reminder that the point system is like, what is it?
$1
what?
point?
No, it's something specific. No, it's $1 a point. Yeah, you're right. It's $1 a point, but it is for like one sub, it's 5 points, and 100 bits is 1 point, I think. I think that's the logic I put. Where is it? Oh, I put in announcements, not scheduled. Duh. Teehee. Oka a little silly. Oka a little bit silly.
Hitting with the silly
Also, I've slowly realized that I haven't been writing the incentive. So if my lovelies, for those of you guys who either subbed, for all of my lovelies who subbed, I will give you a kissy while we're doing the stream stuff. Do not worry, will we? This many points? Oh my god, Centurion, that is that many points. I will play Elden Ring. It will have to be next week. It can't be this week because of Deltarune. I have to go through Deltarune, and Deltarune's gonna take a long time, and I'm really dodging every spoiler I possibly can. Thank you so much, Centurion, for the 1,500 biddies. Thank you.
Speaking of
do I get a kizzy because I give it? Yes.
Deltarune,
Log.
it was so funny whenever before Harper played Undertale, right? Harper had never played Undertale, never knew anything about that, but I would always sing "Fingers in his ass, fingers in his ass."
No,
I would sing that song all the fucking time because it was like brain rot in like the back of my mind. So Harper had always known the song from me singing that. And then when we got to the actual scene in Undertale where that song is playing, Harper goes, "Why does this sound so familiar?"
you're not gonna believe it.
Familiar. And then he goes, "It's like something in his ass." And I fingers in his ass. And that's when everybody in the chat realizes that I've accidentally conditioned Harper and ruined the song.
Have Lovian respond.
I can't believe it. You actually ruined the song. That's so funny.
That was their first experience with the song. They had no clue until they actually played Undertale, and I was with them the whole time.
Wait a second.
Oh,
and they're like, why is this so familiar?
Oh no. That's insane. That's some next level like maniacalness like behavior. On God, that's crazy.
It wasn't even like necessarily like I was intentionally trying to do that to them. It was just
It
I love-
happened.
I love fingers in his ass Friday. What can I say? Like,
I'm gonna be so real. I've never heard of that until you just said it right now. Like
I've
really,
never heard of it either, but I
I've
would
never
believe
heard.
it.
Yeah, I
you've
would
never heard
believe
of
it.
Fingers in his ass Friday? Oh my god! I
No.
need to show you guys the video.
So-
It's so classic.
So I'm not sure.
Please
I
do
don't
so.
know what timeline you're on.
Also,
Barry,
I
but
didn't
always
didn't
get
see this
the
until
It's
now, but
Friday in
Crusading Centurion,
California
thank you so
on
much for the
my
follow. I
timeline.
very much
There's
appreciate
that
it. Thank you,
one
thank
too,
you.
but,
There's that one too, obviously.
yeah, this is the this is the classic. This is I posted it. I posted it in our chat.
Maybe I have
classic?
actually seen it, but
It's a classic every Friday, baby. Thursdays out of touch.
Oh,
Thursday.
okay,
Fridays, fingers in his ass
okay.
Friday.
Dude, I haven't seen this in so long. Okay, now you've unlocked a trigger.
Buried deep within the
you've
recesses of your
Yep.
mind.
Chat, you're listening to it now.
Unlocked a core memory.
what the fuck?
Fingers in his ass.
I've never actually
Kanye
seen
West,
this.
he lies. Fingers in his ass.
I hate this.
Why did it turn into a trap remix?
Kanye West, he likes big fingers in his ass.
This is
Kanye
so
West, he
dumb.
likes big fingers in his ass.
Yeah, so I would just sing this all the time.
Oh my god! I can't imagine. I cannot imagine being. I can't imagine just like hearing Asgore's theme, and this is what you will remember always and forever.
That was the first experience they had with Asgore's theme, was me singing Fingers in His Ass to that.
That's crazy!
Alright,
I'm pausing.
Just wiped out watching this video, and I did not hear anything that happened in the past 2 minutes.
It's okay, you didn't miss much.
Alright, solid.
Oh my god,
I was
you
just watching
guys.
the video. The only thought in my head was, what
Yeah,
the
so
No.
we get to the dramatic scene in Undertale. It's been building over several streams of us playing
But
Undertale
human,
together.
it was
Their
nice
first
knowing
experience
you.
with everything.
Goodbye.
And then Asgore comes out and he's like,
Fingers in his
goodbye.
ass.
And then the song
Fingers in
starts
his
playing, the
ass.
melody, and Harper's like kind of thinking, they're like, why does it sound familiar? I feel like I've heard this before. Like
Poor
something like in his ass.
Also, guys,
like
the hype
something in,
train
like,
is about
the-
to go
like,
down in
like,
1 minute. Thank you
something
so much, my
fingers.
lovelies. If you guys want to continue the hype train, it is 8 subs or
You're
3.6k
just cackling
bits
behind the
to
screen.
continue it. But thank you so much, my lovelies, for the level 7 hype train. You guys are so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I've muted myself so then I can just talk to you guys and not interrupt the combo. Sorry.
Why Oka dumb now? Oka had to mute
Now,
real quick.
I muted so then I could just talk about the hype train without interrupting you. My apologies. Thank you, my
I'm now
lovelies.
looking at my meme playlist. see if
I
have any brain
forgot.
rot in there.
I forgot about Asgore's theme like this. This is insanity. That's so
Like what,
funny.
fingers in his ass?
Yeah, I've legitimately forgotten about that for so long. Because to be fair, it has been a very long time since Undertale
Yeah,
has
that's
been
an
like
OG.
in. Yeah, that's an OG situation. Damn, that's crazy. I'm praying I forgot that. Don't worry. Don't worry. The only way you'll realistically remember that is if you
Listen to
watch
it
the
every Friday.
MMD. Where is Bingus? Bingus will one day appear. Bingus is not showing up though. That's so cute! I love the pack it up emote. That's adorable. I love
teddy bear.
He's just a little baby, just going. And actual queen is actually also so cute. That's adorable. Some of these like limited like emotes are really cute. Honestly, they're so cute. But thank you, my lovelies, for the hype train. And again, thank you guys so much for dragging my timer back up to 25 hours.
Let's go.
Crying, screaming, sobbing. I don't understand. Also, what's happening with my thing? Oh,
Question.
that was weird. Okay. I think the hype
Question.
train dragged the timer back for a second and then re-updated it again. Cause I was like, wait, why is it still saying Elden Ring hasn't been accomplished? Okay, that's weird. Anyways, now cursed.
Question. Do I have enough time to run and go get more water?
Go get more water. Yeah.
Go get your
All
water.
right.
I
bet.
haven't even taken a bite, so I like, I also have to open up the game again. But thank you, my lovelies. Thank you, my lovelies. I'm so sorry I've cursed you with this. I'm so sorry I've cursed you with the song of the century for sure. But yes, thank you, my lovelies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thank you so much. You guys have achieved a level 7 hype train at 23% with 20 gifted subs and 1,600 biddies. Thank you, my lovelies. Thank you for the cuties. We will go broke till we find the bingus. I mean, listen, I'm getting some not actually commissioned work done for another like gambling thing that I think you guys will enjoy. So
I want to claim the bingus, but they keep redeeming it before I can.
I know, because because the bingus is locked, because if I didn't lock it to 30 seconds, chat will throw it every single time, unfortunately. And I'm not risking my stream destroying itself. Yes, you guys are gonna get another gamba soon, and it's gonna be a very nice one too. It's bingus time! No, it's not. Well, I mean, chat's gonna keep doing it anyways, but you know.
Just let me try one. Just let me have the next
Chat,
one, even if I fail.
Let Indy get one. Let Indy get one. Hold the bingus line for Indy. Hold the bingus line. Bingus line.
One gamba.
Let Indy have the gamba. I'm not redeeming it. Let Indy have the gamba. I'm looking at the timer. Big band. Big, you get your silly little oh, I was about to actually ban you. That's not what I'm trying to do. Time out. Bye.
You're like, whoops.
Big, you get banned. You get timed out for 600 seconds.
I don't hit it.
Hold the line. Chat. Bingus line. Go. Hold the bingus line for Indy.
Let me get it. It's not. It says it's on 0 seconds, but it won't let me
refresh the page. It might be bugged. I saw that it was available right now for me. So
as soon as I clicked refresh, I saw it pop purple. No, come back to me. Let me grab it.
if Indy finds bingus, it's rigged. Me slowly rigging the bingus for Indy. I'm not doing that, by the way. Don't worry. A bingus was not found. Better luck next time. It would be, hold on. Chat, hold the line. This is gonna be really funny. Chat, hold the line real quick. Hold the line for Indy again, real quick.
Ayo.
Anybody who redeems the bingus and is not Indy gets banned for 10 seconds.
Yeah, I did time that. I did time people out. So
I still have a timeout. I can still redeem my timeout, right?
Sammy, you're banned. Sammy, you're being banned now. Just time out. You're lucky I did not do it. You're lucky I did not do the thing right this second. Hold on. Chat, don't do anything because nothing's gonna happen if you, nothing's gonna literally happen if you, do it right this second. I'm going to do something really funny and I'm gonna see whether this works.
It will only work for me because I'm Oka's husband.
Exactly.
For real.
Okay. Hold on. Equals no. Okay. There we go. Okay. So, Indy, you will get an official 50-50 for the bingus.
Oh my gosh.
We are going to see if the official 50-50 for the bingus will work. It is your time for bingus. You got the bingus.
Yeah!
I want to see Indy's tarot reading powers come to life, okay?
Yeah.
So now I have an official 50-50. Yeah, it's literally the official 50-50. Would you also like to do it, Oro?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Okay. Chat, hold the line again! Hold the line again! Hold the line again for 1 second. It's a 50.
Yeah,
It's a 50-50. I want Oro. You also got it.
Yay! For once. The
We can
50-50
check it
was
off our
right.
bucket list, Oro.
Okay, that, like, they are unofficial binguses, but they are still— Listen! The bingus mama has spoken. Oro literally made the bingus.
Yeah, Oro literally drew
I
that
made
bingus.
both of theirs.
Oro is a loud one because of the fact that
I
Oro
made
literally
another one.
made them.
No, I made half of one for Derry because Derry's got the Derry banging out the tunes.
Yeah, they
That's
were
so
banging out
funny.
the tunes.
Also, for those of you guys who are coming in, I did an official 50-50 roll for them. So they had a 50-50 chance of redeeming the bingus. They both won the 50-50 coin flip. So
Derry has like
that's what
a
happened.
bingus and a half. He sit, but he do not dance yet.
Yeah.
Well, I have a dancey one.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you only have like Neil banging out the tunes.
I mean, I have this one.
I know you do.
W50-50?
aware.
Yeah. All right. Now
Here,
the
hold on,
normal
I'll
bingus
fine.
schedule has continued itself.
We dancing.
We can dance if we want to. We can dance it all. Okay,
If they
let me
dance, if they don't dance, well, they ain't no friends of mine.
real. Okay, let me fix one last thing, and I actually, you know what? Because it's like 12 minutes, I'm going to do the 3-minute ad break right now. So then we can get a final touch-up of waters or anything of the like. Chat, you guys can do any touch-ups of waters or anything of the like. And you can spam your binguses to your heart's content. We'll do a 3-minute ad break and then we will actually start right after this, okay? 1 second. Then us, chat, will find the official bingus. Grim just literally copying Seji's comment is so funny. Entirety of it. Jeffy, I'm not making hot chocolate right this second. I literally haven't even touched my food. I will make the hot chocolate in the second ad break. Thank you though, Jeffy.
Yeah, hot chalky on the menu. Oh my god, I literally had like a root beer float last night and it was so refreshing, dude.
Oh,
Mm.
let's go.
Yeah, I made burgers, and I made a root beer float.
Ooh.
That sounds bomb, dude.
It was so funny though. I thought I made the patties big enough before I started grilling them, but it's been such a long time since I've cooked burgers that I forget just how much meat shrinks whenever you cook it. So the burger patties like shrank super fucking teeny tiny. They look like slider burgers. They were so small, but they were still very tasty though. I made them little cheese burgers. I made my own burger sauce from scratch.
Ooh. I got
Dinner at Indy's house?
Yeah, I'll take good care of you.
Let go.
I pride myself in my cooking ability. I got you. Whatever you want on the menu, I'll make it for you.
I'll bring the meat so then I can actually also eat it too.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to find a
Yeah.
recipe for chicken and gnocchi soup
Ooh.
because I have gnocchi. We want to cook with it, so it's we need. I like chicken and gnocchi soup, so we need to find a recipe.
Yeah, sounds yummy. If you want it like to make something like super easy without too much stress, you can just buy like a pre-made rotisserie chicken and shred that and add that
That's
into soup.
smart.
So then you don't have
That's
to cook the
smart.
chicken from scratch, but you still get a yummy, flavorful chicken. Yeah, that's a life hack, dude. I love grocery store rotisserie chickens with all of my
For real.
heart.
Bonus points if it's from Sam's or Costco.
Yeah. I mean, when it's my time of month, I literally just buy a rotisserie chicken and I just fucking manhandle that shit. I just devour it with my bare hands.
Or at least I don't know about you, but that can usually last me a whole week.
No, that lasts me like lunch. I eat the whole rotisserie chicken for lunch.
I mean, I guess to be fair, when it's my time of the month, I get nauseous, so I don't eat much.
Oh no, I'm like, I need iron, I need protein, or I'm going to like devour something like a
Mine
vampire.
is if I look a certain direction, I throw up.
That's
I
so
remember it
real.
was when I lived in my apartment, and I'd have to go down through my parking garage, and I'd just be going around in circles, and then at the end I would have to like park outside and like actually throw up.
Mm.
No, I mean, I only get nauseous when I forget to eat. But like, so you know, like how you like forget to eat for like 16 or 18 hours, and then
Yeah.
you like feel like sick to your stomach, and then you
Yeah.
definitely don't want to eat.
Wait, what? The heck?
Yeah.
Sorry. No. Sorry. The biggest
Oh.
redeem just
Oh,
happened,
let's
and
go. Jeffy.
what? Did I break
No,
the
no.
redeem? Oh, Jeffy
Jeffy
copied it.
takes
You
it.
piece.
You little shit. Jeffy,
Time out.
you little
Google,
shit.
how can I ban mods?
It's called timing them out. I'm being very liberal with timing you guys out today. You guys are crazy for that.
Behavior, chat.
Oh, cause like don't fucking test me, bitch.
I love you though, Jeffy. I love you. That got me. That got me good.
GG, Jeff,
Mwah,
you got her.
mwah.
It's
But also at
it
the
would be
same
the same
time,
thing if you
get
threw a
wrecked.
Rickroll message like link and I clicked it by accident, you know?
Jeffy's
Not
like,
big.
oh my god, check out this clip someone got of you, and then it's a Rickroll.
If you did that, I would be like, fair game, also timed out for 5 minutes. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm gonna go quickly get just a tiny bit more water. Because I just crashed through my water, and then we will start.
Hell
I will
yeah.
get more water.
I just struggled opening gummy bear package.
Gummy bears.
I just want my gummy bear.
I do love gummy bears. Do you eat them the proper way? Do you bite the heads off of your gummy bears to
Yeah.
ethically kill them, to put them out of their misery so they don't suffer?
Ideally, I like to bite them off in 3 parts. So that's like first the head, then the torso, then the legs.
Oh no, I don't do all that. I just bite the head off so I can, end their suffering, and then I eat the rest
Fair
of the
enough.
body. They're not normally big enough. Like you have to like really nibble to bite the
Okay, maybe
legs
I'm
from
a
the
nibbler,
torso.
okay? Don't call me out like that.
Oh my god, nibbler. It's okay, it's okay. Yeah, you guys, chat, you guys also bite the heads off, right? You're not forcing all of your
You're
animal
not war
shaped foods to
criminals, are
suffer.
you?
You're not psychopaths, are you? Your animal crackers, your gummy bears, you're biting the heads off so they don't suffer, right?
Definitely the animal crackers, please. Or
Yeah.
the golden grams when they. I don't know if golden grams are still like the little teddy bears.
Yeah, they're usually like teddy bears, yeah. Animal shaped foods. Dinosaur chicken nuggets, I also
And
bite the heads off
goldfish.
of those.
Goldfish. I was weird as a kid, and I'd like bite the head off and then I'd just swallow it whole.
Oh my god.
I was weird as a kid. Don't ask. I have no explanation as to why I did that as a kid.
You dose them up before eating them? You giving them the lethal injection before you toss them in your mouth? What the fuck does that mean?
What Freeman does, what they do with like dogs when they need to get medication, they just slip the pills in. Just eat them. That's how.
Oh, I
Freeman
was
takes
thinking
his
like
pills.
they put them in the chair for like the public executions or whatever, and they give them the injection. That's what I thought they meant. It's like, okay, you've lived a good life. I'm back. I was like, yeah, don't worry, Sammy. I mean, Oka was just being
you just
kinda
like have
silly
like a
willy.
little chair. You just have a little chair and you put one goldfish in it and you just line up strategically all the other goldfish to watch.
Yeah, 5 of the goldfish pull the lever. So none of them know which
Nobody
one of them
knows who
actually
actually
pulled the
killed it.
lever. Yeah.
What?
We were
Hi,
talking
Oka.
about how
What
when
is
we
this
eat goldfish
conversation?
and like
Injections.
Oka. So we were talking about how when we eat like gummy bears and animal crackers, we bite the heads off, so we're not monsters, right? We end their suffering early. And Freeman just comments, I dose them up before eating.
That's
them.
crazy.
So we're like, so you give them like the lethal injection before you eat them?
That's
And then we were
insane.
discussing, classical execution methods for snack foods. You could
Oh,
set up like, oh my god, that reminds me. I saw like the teeniest, tiniest guillotine, dude, on my For You page. Absolutely so cute. It's like literally like 3 inches tall, like a tiny functioning guillotine. Imagine you use that for your your gummy bears.
Oh my god.
that's hilarious.
You'd have to sharpen it pretty well though, because like the gummy, whatever it's made
Yeah.
out of, is pretty hard to cut through.
I mean, it's basically like a ballistics gel body, so
Yeah.
as long as there's enough weight on the top, even if it's not like crazy sharp, as long as it's decently sharp and it's got a lot of weight on the actual blade itself, you should be able to cut through it.
Others. That's it, Omka. I'm calling Phoenix right on you for this unjustly cruelty placed upon me. I did it for the funny and haha, and I was punished too harshly. I don't think you were punished too harshly. Punishing you too harshly would be banning you outright. I am now suing for getting a whole day with Sunchu. Prepare yourself and see you in court. Sunchu, would you want to be in Big's arms for this? No.
Imagine your response just being you time them out again.
I mean, it's like, if you're gonna take me to court for this, I'll give you a real reason to take me to court.
I'm not gonna be accused of something I didn't do.
That's so real. No. That's if the argument does end up being, yeah, she banned me. No, I didn't. This is banning you. Bans you.
Now you're banned. Now you can say I banned you.
Speaking of which, I haven't brought Baby Boy out in a while, so let me have Detective Sunchu in your presence.
Boy.
Here comes
Hello,
the
boy. Welcome.
There he is.
He is here.
Sunchu, deserving of all things, prosperous, loving, adorable baby boy. I trust Phoenix, right? He will figure out a way to win this case. He's lost cases before. I hope you've realized this. He has actively lost multiple cases before.
Yeah, it's kind of like key points of the plot.
Literally. It's literally key points to the plot. He has actively lost multiple cases before. But, go off. Pop off, King.
But if you're
Also,
truly 100% innocent, it will all work out in the end.
Real.
So
I need
can
to
you say
practice
for
my
a
legal
fact?
jargon, Lamau. No, literally. You guys, you know what sucks? Can I one last thing? You know what sucks, dude? So originally I was going to cancel tomorrow because I was like, oh yeah, I have my appointment tomorrow, right? Tomorrow's the 10th.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was like, but this morning, because I hadn't posted my schedule yesterday due to I finished it at like 10 p.m. I wasn't gonna post it at like past midnight for the majority of you guys in chat. I was like, okay, I'm going to this morning I was like, wait, let me really check to make sure that my appointment is tomorrow, right? And then I'm not misremembering it like I usually do. Guess what? I misremembered it like I usually do. It's not the 10th, it's the 18th. And so I was like, okay, that's fine. That means I could do Ace Attorney today, and then I just won't have Wednesday next week. ... Wait a second. It's at 1 p.m. Oh, that's a problem. Because I was supposed to join for this collab for Guilty as Sock next week at 2 p.m. And I'm fairly certain I'm not gonna get home within an hour. So I'm like, God damn it. Me holds head. I wanted to be legal jargon. I wanted to do legal jargon.
It's okay.
We need to do Guilty as Sock at some point.
We
But
do.
I
We do.
worry that it's gonna end up being after Ace Attorney at this rate. But we'll see. Maybe we'll do one after case 2, just to meme it up a little bit before we start case 3. We'll see.
Before we lock in.
Before we lock in for case 3 and 4 and 5 and suffer. I will be ready for that day. So real.
Can Derry be the journalist and he can draw us like banging pictures and like try to interpret that?
Oh my
Like
God.
the court illustrator.
Yes, that's what the journalist does.
True.
Oh, I don't know. I haven't played Guilty as Sock.
So
I
there's
haven't either, I've just seen the trailer.
yeah, the trailer at least had that, I think. So it's like I mean, Indy could absolutely be the prosecutor too, for sure.
That is true.
So it's
Derek
like
could wear multiple
I already
hats.
have the suit, so
exactly,
For real.
exactly. And so we like could go anyway, but there is a journalist that will essentially make headlines and newspapers that could sway whichever way, because you could literally just make it however way you want it. It's really like you essentially can manipulate the entirety of the court however way you want to. I will be ready for that day. Freeman is also definitely joining, but
For real.
there's going to be a secret guilty as sock event that will happen if we achieve our goals for the what is it? The VTuber SummerSlam. The VTuber SummerSlam charity that's happening with Gamers Outreach at the end of the month. Yeah, VSS. So there will be a secret guilty as sock event that is obtainable in the goals. Nutters.
hell yeah.
Anyways, let us actually start an hour later. It's okay. We're oh whoopsies! I definitely did not do that correctly. It's not HDMI.
The good thing we
1, it's
didn't
HDMI
plan
2.
to lock in like we said we would last night.
Never mind, we're not starting. Hi Ash, thank you for the raid. I'm so sorry. Yeah, imagine we locked in and then every person distracted us like they have been today. That's so funny. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome. There's no game today, chat. Just pack it up. It's okay. If we at least get the 2 hours that we probably will do of this game, then we can have 2 hours and then some tomorrow. That'll be fine.
Neat.
That won't be like a big problem. There is no game today, chat. Only yapping. Hi, Ash. I hope you're doing well. Welcome in. I'll be right back, my lovelies. Hello, everybody. For those of you guys who don't know who I am, hello, my name is LadyOka. I am your comfiest, coziest alpha VTuber. I'm the big dummy on the right side of the screen. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope you guys are having a good day, good night, wherever it may be for you guys. And thank you so much for joining us. Thank you, thank you. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time. I hope everything's been good for you. And welcome in, Ash. What were you guys doing? What were you guys doing in your raid? Or in your stream? Me stalking real quick, eyesing, going, ice. Dungus Rumpus. Oh, how far into Danganronpa are you right now? With friends, much like you with Ace Attorney. How far into Danganronpa are you? Dude, Danganronpa's a long game. It's a long game. Like, Ace Attorney's long, but Danganronpa, all of the games are so unbelievably longer. Because there's just no way you can skip around as much. Saved right before Trial 1. Wait, it's Danganronpa 1? You're in Danganronpa 1? There's no way. There's no way. I'm so sorry. Good luck. That I've never played. Dude, good luck. Danganronpa's fun. Trust me, you'll love the characters. Well, some of them most of the time, right? You'll love the characters. You'll enjoy the series. The storylines are great. And the actual detective work is actually really good comparatively to Ace Attorney. But oh god, you are in for a long run. 2 streams and this is the spot we were at. Yeah. Trial 1 and you were okay, well, to be fair though, right? You did go through the prologue. So essentially you went through prologue and then like trial, like the first like case, essentially. Yeah, that makes sense. 2 streams to get to where you are. It's not like the worst thing. But for sure, you're gonna have a fun time. You were having fun, though? Yeah! Please, oh, by the way, Ash, as someone who's been also going through, essentially, a similar series, aka Ace Attorney, right? Multiple streams over, please always make sure you and your community and your, and your voice actors are all taking care of your voices. It is a very strenuous job. And we all suffer through it, and especially with the heat, it is rough. I'm still lost. What is Danganronpa about? I always hear memes and they leave me confused. Okay, funny enough, actually, hold on. I'm gonna unmute because this is actually perfect.
God, you're so happy.
Hey, Indy.
I know we just put this.
Yes.
You know what's really funny? Ash is playing Danganronpa. Looks at the meme we were just going through.
No.
We can't spoil it too much because Ash is only in the very first trial of game 1. But
Oh my god, dude, I love Nagito Komaeda so much. I love his gay ass so much, dude.
you will meet him in game 2. But please, yeah, make sure you take care of your
We'll meet
voice because
Sans
you don't
in
want to.
game 3.
You don't want to lose your voice. Indy, would you like to do the honors potentially about explaining what Danganronpa is?
Danganronpa is a game where you get a bunch of high schoolers who have exactly one special skill each, and then you put them and you lock them in a room and you tell them, okay, kill each other, and then they do it. Yeah.
That's accurate. Essentially, it's a murder mystery detective story where you are one of the children that are in the actual, like, in this killing game scenario, and you have to essentially try and continuously find the murderer.
Yeah, because if the murderer kills somebody and nobody figures out who the murderer is, everybody else gets killed and the murderer gets to leave and go free.
Also, you kind of don't want to live with a murderer. I'm gonna be so real with you. You don't want to live with a known murderer.
Yeah, but like they have like immediately afterwards, like they have like the trial, so you have to figure out during the trial who it is, because afterwards, if you accuse the wrong person, then everybody else gets executed.
And I'm now thinking about the Asgore song. Fuck. No, the regular Asgore song. I swear to God.
Fingers in
Anyways, my lovelies, if you guys came in from the raid, please take your time to get some sleep, food, water, anything of the like. Please take care of yourselves, and I appreciate you guys so much. We are in Ace Attorney Investigations 2, Case 2, so if you guys want to not deal with spoilers of any kind, please take a step back. But I do appreciate you guys immensely for being here. Thank you. Leave Asgore, my beloved, alone. Dude, I love Asgore's theme so much. I love Asgore's theme so much. But anyways, March 28, 4:02 p.m. Prison Corridor. Oro.
Sir, Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Whew. I finally caught up with you.
That's definitely his breathing running through.
Detective, you're not needed elsewhere?
No, the judge and the kid aren't here yet.
Hey, who are you calling a kid?
And
Just in the background.
oh,
Yeah. Winner.
oh, and I got your message.
So you searched the victim's cell. Did you manage to turn anything up?
We struck gold, sir. Well, blood anyway. It was right there on the floor. Only in tiny specks, though. But at least it's something.
Yeah, and it proves the holding cell was the scene of the crime, right?
Not quite. It proves a possibility, but it's not conclusive yet.
I thought you'd say that, sir. Which is why I ordered some follow-up work. I asked forensics to analyze the blood and see if it matches the victims. They're on it as we speak.
Nice work, Gummy. You thought of everything.
Detective, I must say, I'm impressed. Did you hit your head or something?
He's proud of him!
No, sir,
He's like,
I only
you're
got a
actually
mild
being
concussion.
competent. You're actually being mildly competent for once. There must be something wrong with your brain.
But I love that he's like actually like, you know, doing his job
It's
too.
like a backhanded compliment.
Yeah.
Gummy's actually competent here in this game.
Jay, sir, don't look so surprised.
I just hope things continue to go in our favor.
What floor Core data has been updated in the organizer. There are signs that blood was wiped from the floor of the victim's cell. We're currently checking whose blood it is, though.
Alrighty. So that's proof that the murder happened in the detention center. And for our next trick...
Find out how that dude got over there.
Don't worry, you can leave that one to me. Until the kid and his chaperone get here, we've got the whole prison to ourselves. Which is why I brought my secret weapons along. A bazooka!
Secret weapons.
Crystal, thank you so much for the raid, darling. Thank you, thank you. 1 second. Hi, my lovelies. For those of you guys who don't know, my name is LadyOka. I'm your comfy cozy elf VTuber. I am the big dummy on the right side of the screen. Hi, hello, my darling. I hope you're doing well. How are you? Were you doing more, of the occult thingy? Were you doing more OC stuff for 14? MGK, my daughter, now we just yap for a bit. Hey, have a good yapping. That's good, that's good. But welcome in, my lovelies. We are trying to get through as much as we possibly can with this. What was that? What was that audio?
Hey.
What the hell is this audio?
How's it going? Wait, no, what was the... Yo, Papa!
Ah!
Yo, Papa! Yo, Papa! The lead James Foundation.
What is this audio?
To the cult.
I'm not even joking. And also, why is my mouse not working?
Excited to be joining you guys for this first cult meeting for me.
I'm muting that. What just happened? What is this? Oh, okay. That's I know where that's coming from. I know where that's coming from now. Hold on. That scared the hell out of me. Hold on. Where? Why? Hello? Okay. I know where that came from. Okay. That scared the unbelievable hell out of me. Holy shit. That was Ash's stream, okay? That was Ash's stream. Excuse me. I had to manually redirect from YouTube. You're all good, Crystal. Thank you, thank you. I do appreciate both of the raids. Thank you, thank you. But okay, that scared the absolute living hell out of me. Oh my god. That was okay, so since Ash's raid literally like a bit ago, like their stream was underneath the game, and I couldn't find it, and I thought it was gone because I couldn't see it in any of my tabs. I guess it's still redirected as its own tab, which is so weird. And then it just slammed audio into my ear. I guess like that was how long the I guess that was how long their starting soon screen was. That it was just completely mute until that point where they started. Oh, I think it was probably on like 1.5 speed or 2 times speed. But that scared the hell out of me. I thought something went wrong and then I couldn't find my mouse. I was so confused. I'm so sorry. Anyways, my lovelies, if you guys need to go get some food, water, anything like that, then please prioritize yourself first and foremost. We love you. We appreciate you here in this household. We want you to take care of yourselves. So treat yourself well, treat yourself right, do what you gotta do, and we will be continuing on with the game if you guys want to see how the game is going. Noters. Also, we did just reach our goal like earlier, so I am going to have to play Elden Ring for the very first time at some point. That will probably be next week, not this week, which sucks. Because I do have to continue through Deltarune because Deltarune is insane. Like everybody is just kind of going through Deltarune and it is a rough time. I'm trying to be spoiler free. It's Suffrage. Hello.
Hi.
Dude, it was actually, that raid was a blessing in disguise. Kid you not.
Hello?
Kid you not, that raid was a blessing in disguise. When Ash raided in, I clicked on their name to see their like stream, right? But no stream pop-up came up, and I was like, oh, I guess maybe like I thought like maybe I just mentally forgot and didn't actually click, or like something was broken on my OBS. Turns out it showed up on the behind my game monitor, right? And I didn't have access to it, and so when after Crystal raided in, I was like the audio finally from Ash's stream kicked in. I think like after their going live stream, or sorry, their starting soon segment, it went up, and I think my Twitch is like automatically on 1.5 speed, honestly. So it was just speed running voices, and I was so confused where it was coming from. I saw it was coming from my alert audio. I was like, who are these voices? What is this? What is going on? I thought I got hacked. I was so
in your head.
I was so unbelievably confused because I could hear it in my stream audio and my headphones. And then I couldn't find my mouse because my mouse was hidden. The way that I was hard panicking looking where the hell everything was. Oh my god. Anyways, I know I'm trying so hard to avoid Deltarune spoilers as well. Yeah, no, it's rough. I keep seeing so many different spoilers, and I'm like trying to avoid it like the plague, dude.
I know, same here.
It's horrible. So that's why I'm gonna try and just get it done this week. I just need to get it done this week so that I'm not spoiled on it anymore. Don't worry, Oka, Elden Ring shouldn't be too hard. Just don't get hit. I know, right? Just don't get hit, silly. Smiley face.
Just dodge.
Just dodge, smiley face. Anyways, we shall be continuing then. Can you see the sign again?
Secret weapons.
That's right. I feel tools of the trade that have helped me bust more than a few cases wide open. Behold, the 7 secret weapons of Dick Gumshoe, Ace Detective Extraordinaire. Well, I don't know about you, crazy cats, but I'm sold. Miles?
Very well, Detective. We'll try using your secret weapons.
You got it, sir. Let me run you through the list. Secret weapon number 1, my trusty old metal detector. I like to go on the beach and find some stuff with it. If it's made of steel, silver, or scrap, this little guy's right here will find it.
So, it detects metal. Very good, Detective.
Next up, weapon number 2, missile. Everyone's favorite crime-fighting canine. He can track pretty much any scent you put in front of him, especially food.
He sure is a lot cuter than Mr. Cutus's dog.
And now for secret weapon number 3. Where'd I put it? Aha!
We going fishing?
Am I one snapper short of a school, or is that a fishing rod? Is that a fishing rod in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me?
Gone fishing,
Don't tell
baby.
me we're going fishing for clues. No. I mean, I just happen to have it with me is all.
I see. Well, onwards and upwards, Detective. Let's see what else you have.
Can I just say real quick? I love the idea that he like opened his coat, his trench coat, and just started pulling all these things out. He's like, this metal detector, so, like really long from his trench coat. The dog
It's like a bag
puts it
of
on the
holding.
floor. Like, yeah, it's literally just like, hello?
Why do you
You
think
snuck
I
a
never
dog
take my
in?
trench coat?
Yeah, I mean, it can't be that hard to sneak the dog in, considering how many animals they got there. He just pretends it's
I
one of the
mean,
other
yeah.
animals.
Real.
That's all she wrote, sir.
Chloe, you have 4 secret weapons short of your so-called 7, and one of them was a fishing rod.
Sorry, but that's all for today, okay? I'll, show you the rest next time. What do you think? Why do you think I call them secret? God can't just go sharing everything at once. That's crazy.
In that case, then I suppose the 3 you've deemed to reveal to us now will have to do for now.
Alright, which one do you want to try, sir?
The metal detector.
Fun
I
enough.
was gonna say doggy.
Funny enough, we actually are using missile right now.
Let's go. Puppy.
Doggy! You got it, sir. Hey, missile! Yeah, boy.
Puppy. Aw, he really came. Yeah, puppy.
So, what are we tracking?
We're trying to find out how Mr. Canis's dog got to the holding cells in the first place. I suspect the same route was used to bring Knight's body back to the prison.
So we give the pooch a sniff of the body. And he'll find that route for us.
I like how Oro finishes Oro's sentences.
I know, right? It's like I'm sharing the same brain cell. Aw, does anybody else smell something sweet?
I mean, to be fair, all 3 of them really do share the same brain cell.
All I smell is the odor of blood.
It's faint, sir, but it's there. Almost like cake, maybe?
Are you sure you're not just hungry? Why would the body smell of cake?
I mean, maybe the body was cake all along.
Oh my god, is it cake? And they just put a
Okay.
fucking cadaver next. Okay, time to cut it with the knife. Let's see if it's cake
Alrighty,
or not.
let's go.
Oh no, we got you. It was a real body this time.
But everybody's like traumatized.
Holding the
Okay.
knife in horror.
Okay, missile, get a nose full. Here we go. Follow that dog.
That's the way to.
He's headed for maximum security.
Oh, he's going in. Looks like we have to go after him.
Then we'll just have to follow after him.
March 28th, 4:24 p.m. Prison maximum security.
I'm back in the fucking building again.
This is Canis's cell, though the man himself is absent, it seems. Is he meeting with someone in the visitor's room?
Missiles onto something.
Shh. Looks like he maybe is.
Woof 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 woof.
Yeah, Missile Oka. Is there something here?
Let's get snooping, Mr. Edgeworth.
Go.
Cookie.
Okay, so we have to examine everything. So
Okay.
Mr. Canis's chess set, complete with a special dog piece.
It's not a chess set. That's a whole chess table with legs. Looks like it might even be worth something, too.
It's not inconceivable. Some of them are. And this is quite a nice one.
I never would have pegged Mr. Canis to be a chess fan, though. What, with the whole Eastern aesthetic he's got going? I thought he'd be more into Go.
Go, huh? Can you play?
I can play Go Fish.
Those are two drastically different games. Not the same thing, Kay. Not even close.
oh my goodness.
The bell on the ground?
Oh yeah. We will do that too.
Tea and rice crackers. Mr. Canis clearly doesn't lack for comforts.
I can think of worse ways to spend my time in jail than drinking tea and playing chess. I thought this was maximum security, not maximum comfort.
Well, if we give you maximum comfort, you won't want to leave. Therefore, maximum security.
Come nobody else gets the special treatment.
Complaining to me isn't going to help. Perhaps you can take it up with the man himself.
Yikes! No thanks.
For some reason, I want to do the Sid the Sloth, where it's like, no thanks, I choose life.
Look, Mr. Edgeworth, the chisels on the floor is a bit smaller than the others.
I'm no woodworker, but perhaps it's an all-purpose one that can be used in a pinch, regardless of the job.
An all-purpose pocket chisel. Makes sense. Anyway, always nice when your tools are useful and easy to carry.
Is that your opinion as a thief?
Nope! It's my opinion as a great thief.
I walked into that one.
Yes, you did. Okay, then last thing, we do have to look at these actual chisels.
Mr. Canis's chisels. Every one a potential murder weapon.
That reminds me of something. The furrows in your brow. When you frown, it looks like somebody took a chisel to your forehead.
That's crazy.
I have no idea what you mean.
See? They're so deep. Don't tell me you don't see it, Mr. Wood Carving Face.
Have you quite finished?
Woof 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 woof.
What's the matter, boy? Wait, is this cake what you were after?
You were cutting up so hard, Oka.
Okay. Let me do it the proper way. Hoot 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 hoot.
Yeah.
It's now Sunchu.
Whoa, down, boy! Stop that!
Hoot! Give me cake! Give me cake! It's just Sunchu.
No, you can't have it. Dogs can't eat chocolate. You know that. if you won't behave, I'll just have to eat it myself.
I don't think you want to. Okay.
Not bad.
Oh God, Gumshoe.
That's some real outside the chocolate box thinking there. Not sure everybody agrees, though.
Mommy! I wanted some.
They have the same brain cell.
Daring of you both to assume the food in a prison is safe to eat. Well, daring or dumb.
So anyway, it looks like it really was Cake Missile was tracking.
Talk about a waste of time. I suppose we just got our just desserts.
But the little guy's definitely, capable, right? Sure he is. This was just, a blip. He'll follow the right scent this time, I promise. Seek, boy. Go get him.
Woof, 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 woof.
Oh, I think he's onto something. Whatever it is, it's in there.
Mr. Carcerato's cell. We need to take a look inside. Detective, call the guard.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, officer. A question before we begin. Is the prisoner, Mr. Carcerato, still in solitary?
No, sir. He came back a little while ago. And
Put
he
him
was
back in
here.
there.
And he was here for the noon roll call, too. Guess he must be on work duty someplace.
I see. Now, if you'd be so kind as to open his cell.
Yes, sir.
Cows, 10 pounds. Oh my god, the punching bag.
Woof, woof, woof.
What breed are you again, Miss Al? Sure wasn't a boxer?
Woof.
No way.
No way, indeed. Quickly, detective. Move the sandbag aside.
Yes, sir.
A hole. Could this be?
Woof, 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 woof.
Whoa there. Wait. Missile.
I'm going in too.
Kay, for the love of God, stop.
Wait, stop!
Sir, I'll go get her.
Gumshoe, I think that's worse.
Oof, that's tight. I shouldn't have eaten that cake.
He's gone.
So you gonna go after him?
Well, I'm not going in there. Guess we'll just have to wait.
He's like, nah.
This is a brand new suit. I just got it dry cleaned.
He's like, come on, I just got my new suit back.
Like, you think, like, is he gonna? No. No. The answer's no.
Hello? Kay? Are you alright?
You're not gonna believe this, but we're in the detention center.
The detention center.
That hole! It's a tunnel that leads right into Mr. Knight's cell.
What? Don't go anywhere. I'm on my way.
March 28th, 5:04 p.m. Detention Center holding cell.
Okay.
Mr. Edgeworth? Guess you could say we made a breakthrough.
Quite. At least I came out unscathed, I think.
Sir, the floorboards under the bed were torn up.
That's so unbelievably concerning.
That is
Jesus
definitely
That's
torn up.
terrifying.
It's like they were chewed through. Is he a fucking beaver?
Mm.
So that's how they did it. There's no doubt about it. This must be the route we've been looking for.
You know what this reminds me of? This
Oh?
specific part reminds me of the Corpse Party.
Yes.
This is terrifying because of how much it reminds me of Corpse Party. Goodness.
Just you're just staring at the hole, and then all of a sudden, Sachiko comes out from the floorboards, and you're just like,
yeah, we're running. We're salting this bit, and we're leaving. Oh, good.
Speed run.
Ooh. Oh, Jeffy with the bingus.
hey,
Jeffy, bingus,
real bingus this time.
The real bingus is here to
My
stay.
bingus was real. I just had extra help and love from Oka because Oka loves me more than the rest of you.
Real. It's legit this time. That's so funny. Why am I here? Just for poor Freeman, literally throwing all of his bits right now for Jeffy to come in and to get the one most recent. Freeman, you literally just prepped Jeffy to get the bingus. It feels like pet. Poor Freeman. Pet. Dude, no, that was terrifying. Ugh, I can't look at that. I guess I did. I'm going to eat. Good night, Freeman. Please get some more rest, okay? Freeman is having not so good what's it called? Throat problem, cold.
Oh no!
Get good eat. Get good
Drink some more
tidings.
Frinky and go eat.
Not
Stay
theirs.
strong.
Irritated throat, not theirs. Throat irritated, scratchy. Destroy it with hot hot tea. Please. Take it easy though, Freeman, okay? Not theirs. Okay. See this line?
The corridor connecting the detention center and the prison is locked down by heavy security doors. But with the help of this tunnel, it can be circumvented. It was a sweet scent that started this whole search. Could it be? The scent was in fact coming from Knight's body after all.
Knight's body. Killed instantaneously by stab wound to the throat. There was also a small cut on his scalp from when he suffered a blow to the head. A sweet scent can be detected. It has now been updated.
Incidentally, Knight's body was covered in dirt. Dirt that might have come from being dragged through this tunnel. Okay, what was it like down there?
Well, it was pitch black, so I couldn't see a whole lot. Luckily, my camera has a flash, so I took some pictures.
Let's see what you've captured.
That's also still terrifying.
That is, horrifying. Brother, what?
Imagine the blue badger, just the one with the soulless eyes, just pops up in the background.
But also,
Look at that.
what do you see with this?
The fucking bare ass footprints.
Spoons, a fork. Guess these were for digging the tunnel. That aside, are those footprints?
He got his whole ass grippers spread out while he's walking through there. Oh, okay, it's a dog. Paw prints, even. From a dog, perhaps?
Crisis averted. They're dogs' grippers.
Oh, okay. I was like, this man went fucking barefoot, toes spread into the dirt while he's walking through there. Jesus Christ,
I was
dude.
wondering what you. I was like, that's a footprint. A photo of the tunnel between the prison and the detention center seems to depict the paw prints of a dog. Tunnel prints.
This is a vital piece of evidence. However, it begs something of a question.
It does?
Mr. Carcerado has certainly been making use of this tunnel, which means... Detective, we need to find out where Mr. Carcerado is immediately. My suspicions are correct.
Huh? Aw, nuts.
The guards were alerted and they began searching for Mr. Carcerado right away. But after a thorough investigation, both the prison and the detention center, he was nowhere to be found.
March 28th, 5:34 p.m. Detention center corridor.
Oh yeah, this is me.
Yeah.
Well, have the police been notified?
Yes, ma'am. We just finished the. What is this?
Liaising.
Liaising?
Liaising?
Liaising? We just finished liaising with them a moment ago. Oh,
I
God.
know liaison, but...
Yeah.
That's weird. They've set up a cordon around the entire facility.
Good. Oh, the first blemish on a prison's spotless reputation is always the ugliest.
It won't happen again, ma'am.
Rather different ward in regard to the one we've seen so far. Mr. Edgeworth, was it? I really can't thank you enough for finding that tunnel, darling. Sadly, it may have been a little too late. It seems he may have already left the building. I'd say that's unlikely, Warden. After all, there's a security gate at the exit to the detention center. You're not suggesting he simply walked through it. What's there to say is that there was only one tunnel, sweetie, I suppose that's true. Well, whatever the case, this is no time to be standing around chit-chatting. Mr. Edgeworth, would you mind continuing with your investigation? It would be my pleasure. And you three can get back to your posts.
Yes, ma'am. Detective, the results of the blood test just came back from the lab.
Thanks, pal.
Let's see what they have to tell us about the blood found in Knight's cell.
What does it say, Mr. Edgeworth?
They've identified the blood, and it's Knight's.
There are signs that blood was wiped from the floor of the victim's cell. The blood has been confirmed as Knight's. It has been now updated.
Nice job, everybody. Teamwork makes the dream work, huh? Huh? We've got Knight's blood in his holding cell, a tunnel, a dog clearly went through, and security footage showing Knight being attacked by the dog in his cell. Case closed.
Is it though? Is it really? We have all the evidence we need. Let's see what Mr. Canis has to say for himself. Canis? Oh, darlings, are you sure? Do be careful around him, won't you? He's as well connected on the outside as he is in here. I suppose he would have to be. How else would the so-called fixer stay in business? The police have been trying to track down his accomplices for the longest time. Even I've had to lend them a hand myself, you know. So that's what this was all about.
He's still not talking, ma'am. Even with the evidence you borrowed from the precinct.
No, and I tried so many times I lost count. What am I supposed to do? I can't send in a blank report.
I guess a killer for hire was always going to be a tough nut to crack.
You borrowed evidence from the police to help with your investigation. Is that correct?
Freeman got the bingus? No, Freeman did not get the bingus. Jeffy got the bingus.
Yeah, Freeman
Outright-
set it up right before he was about to claim it again. Jeffy swooped in and yoinked it.
Jeffy quite literally just went, let me try. Yoink from Freeman, who was literally throwing binguses out left and right. So Freeman went to bed.
Why, yes, sweetie, everything related to Canis is with me now. Heaven knows how many times I've hauled the secretive scoundrel into my office to talk. But no matter what I say or how much evidence I present with him, he simply won't say a word. Prison warden conducting interrogations herself? That's irregular, to say the least. Let your guard down and he'll devour you whole. Be careful, darlings. You have been warned.
Woo-wee. And here I thought things couldn't get any spicier.
Love that animation. Oh, look. It's 3 of my characters now.
Yeah.
Or 4, technically, if I'm counting the guard.
Yeah.
March
Okathon.
Okathon.
Good time.
Dang, Jeffrey really decided to steal the bingus from Freeman. Poor Freeman. No, literally. Poor Freeman. March 28th, 5:55 p.m. Prison maximum security. Why are you here?
Judge Gavel, I didn't expect to find you here.
Oh, hold on. Hi, Remy.
We have been conducting inquiries.
Remy requests to be a dog.
Okay, Remy will be the dog.
Okay, Remy.
We have been conducting inquiries, which, given that we are in charge of the investigation, is hardly strange. What is strange is that you are still here, Mr. Edgeworth. I gave you a warning, did I not? I told you that your badge was at risk should our paths cross again, and yet here you are.
I am sorry that you thought I might be so easily discouraged, Your Honor. But I'm not about to let the truth slip from my grasp no matter what you or the committee may say. I'm here to present a certain someone with evidence that you yourselves should have uncovered.
You have more business with me, I take it, Mr. Edgeworth.
I do. I promised I would be back to prove that you were the killer, and here I am.
This should be amusing. Very well, whenever you are ready.
Objection!
Objection! Not so fast. We have some truths of our own to share. First-rate deductions, in fact. Indeed, we are now more certain than ever that Simon Saint was the murderer. And that only he could have moved Mr. Knight from his holding cell in the prison proper. Take that. We shall prove this to you beyond a shadow of a doubt. But first, a question. Are you quite determined to continue on this course, Mr. Edgeworth? Should you fail to refute our deductions, there will be no going back. Your very career hangs in the balance.
What? You mean you'll take his badge if you don't like how this goes? I apologize for being far away. Remy's pushing the mic.
You're fine, you're fine.
That's intimidation! Thank you for pushing the mic closer, Remy.
She's doing her best.
Not at all. If anything, I'm showing him mercy. This is not Mr. Edgeworth's case, and it never was, and I am under no obligation to hear him out. If he is prepared to accept the potential ramifications of his actions, I will allow him one last chance. Well, are you truly willing to take the risk? To put your beloved badge on the line?
Mr. Edgeworth!
Thank you again, Remy, for pushing the mic closer to me. So, Remy won't stop pushing the mic close.
It's like pressed up against your lips.
No, literally it is.
I accept your terms. I'm confident of my reasoning, and what's more, I'm representing the firm of Edgeworth & Co.
Sliver Sun Knight, thank you so much for the follow. I very much appreciate it. Welcome in. If I win, I shall take you on a date. Who? Take you to a date. Who? Wandering.
Are you gonna
Oh,
take me
and
out?
if I win, I shall take you to a date. That's so funny. Wandering. Okay.
I was like, how are you gonna take me out? Like, date-wise, or,
Both.
you know?
Yeah,
Good.
that is the date.
That is the date. You run away, and I'll chase.
The hunter and the prey.
Well, I am going to see what me wander. That's crazy.
And I do not intend to besmirch its name. My duty will be done, and I will not be intimidated.
Very well. Let us see whether you are brave or simply reckless. By the power vested in me by the almighty goddess of justice, let this judgment commence. Eustace, if you will allow me. Fine by me. He's all yours, Gavel. I fight you now. How Knight wound up in the prison proper. You are aware of the incident involving Mr. Knight the day before yesterday, I assume. He assaulted an innocent guard and stole his keys. Later, in the middle of moving a large animal cage, Mr. Saint stopped by Mr. Knight's cell for a little visit. That's when Mr. Knight stole out of his cell using the keys he'd stolen. He slipped into the cage, and there he hid as he was wheeled to one of the prison workshops.
I figured she was gonna bring up Mr. Saint going in Mr. Knight's cell.
Yesterday, after you so kindly made us aware of the security camera footage, we decided to take a look at it ourselves. Perhaps you would like to see what we found? This is a still from the footage we received.
Mr. Saint speaking with Knight at his cell.
They were lovers after all. Correct. You will also note that he has positioned the cage in such a way as to obscure the camera's view. It is this blind spot that Mr. Knight exploited in order to enter the cage undetected. A sound deduction based on what can be observed, wouldn't you say?
Well, what time was that? 10:14?
I
A
think so.
blind spot, which means... So all we have to do is just look and see where our still is to see if we can see Knight in the fucking thing. And that camera wouldn't have been able to capture the moment Knight entered the cage, if he did at all. So it's still possible that he didn't actually leave his cell at that point.
I don't get it. Why would Mr. Knight want to hide in the cage?
There's really only one possibility. He intended to escape.
A prison break? That's so cool! Mr. Carcerado, Mr. Knight, everybody's doing it.
It's the hip new thing.
You have to step up my game.
No, okay.
Trending. TikTok prison break challenge. You can do it, Kay.
Oh my
Kay,
God.
now's really not the time.
Yes, it is.
Mr. Carcerado's escape is no laughing matter.
It is my belief that Mr. Saint helped Mr. Knight with his escape attempt. That is to say, he was his accomplice.
Wow, go Simon.
Kay, shut the fuck up. You're not helping. That wasn't a compliment.
I understand that the cage was briefly taken to one of the workshops. I imagine that had things gone to plan, Mr. Knight would have remained in the cage until after the show, and then removed from the premises along with the rest of the circus's equipment. Unfortunately for Mr. Knight, Mr. Saint had other ideas. He killed his friend in cold blood.
Judge Gavel's argument seems reasonable.
Thank you.
But there must be a fault in our logic somewhere, and I'm gonna find it.
Banned. And we will continue figuring this out after the ad break hits.
Woohoo!
Nudders. We are getting
I'll
through.
be back. I'm gonna go piss, girl.
Nudders.
Please
Yeah, I'm gonna
remember
grab
that
some more
gas, 'cause
Wawa.
she
I'll be
wants
back.
snuggles.
We're all gonna go grab more Wawa. Chat, take care of yourself for the next 3 minutes, okay?
Yay, see you soon.
See you soon. Senchu's going to take over. Chat, time to time to redeem the hot chocolate for Oka, JK. No, I do have to go get what's it called? Actually, I don't have milk. Oh, you know what? That's actually, I don't have milk. So I actually can't make hot chocolate. I'm not using it with water. My specific hot chocolate does not use does not use water. I will refund that for Jeffy. But I actually just ran out of milk this morning, so I can't. Anyways, I will get the Wawa. Okay, chat. We will have the hot chocolate should be a pause. I don't have milk. Applause. Oka, the dad. Literally. All right, I'll be right back, chat. I need to go get Wawa. You guys go get your break. Okay, I am back. Nikki's still trying to get the bingus, I see. It'd be funny. It'd be funny if the bingus had the same redeeming qualities as the gun roulette and just banned you. Okay, I have headphones on and we still have about a minute.
Refreshing water.
Is there any games that you guys have like seen pop up from what is it called? The Game Fest or anything of the like last week that you guys are interested in?
No, Stranger 2.
The
Maybe.
Persona 4 remake looks so far. I mean, it's still early development and stuff, but I have been wanting to play more of the Persona series since I finished P3R.
I look at it and I'm like, I mean, I said this in when I was like streaming it with friends, right? But I don't want to say it looks awful. That's what I said on the end of that reaction video, right? But the thing is that it just, to me, it doesn't make sense because like the game, honest to God, looks more or less essentially how Persona 4 Golden looks like, right? And I'm like, at that point, it's like, what's the point of not essentially like upping it to be like reload and royal standards if it's going to be the same thing as Golden when everyone already says that Golden is pretty much a god tier game on its own, right? I'm like, what ends up being like the difference in this update besides maybe a few quality of life changes and realistically the voice actors being casted out, right? So I'm just kind of like, I really want to like the new Persona 4 trailer, but like I don't know because I'm kind of like, I wish it was in Reload's like visuals, honestly. I wish it did have that kind of like more modern like visual for it. But I don't know.
Hear like somebody saying that it's possible that they're doing like something new with it for like mechanics and stuff to be similar to like what they're probably planning for like P6.
I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, also because the end of it never set a specific date. the confirmation, and because it's still in severely early development, it looks like that the game's gonna come out in 2027. Like, because there's no state, unless it's gonna come out in very late 2026, but that's like a really big stretch with how much early development this is on, or this is in right now. It looks like it's gonna be 2027, which means that Persona 6 is realistically gonna come out 2030. Which also, I don't like the fact that I could say 2030 and I could say that that's reasonably close, quote unquote.
It's crazy. 2030 is only 5 years away.
I know. I hate that. 4.5 years technically at this point. That's insane.
Illegal.
It feels illegal to say 2030 is coming up. That really feels illegal to say that.
We're closer to 2030 than we are to 2015.
Shut up! Stop! That's horrible. Now we are officially closer to 2030 than we were 2020.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
I hate that. Goodness. But yes, we are having a time. And yeah, no, like I think I'm hoping for good regarding Persona 4 or what is it? Revival? What happened with that? It literally was Rewind. Everyone has said it's Rewind. I think it was like a confirmed more or less, or like somehow confirmed more or less that it was Rewind. Or I think it was leaked that it was Rewind. And now it's Revival, and I'm just like, Revival from what? Golden was more or less perfect to the community. What's it reviving? It makes me feel so freaking old now, literally.
Maybe because it's just like the oldest out of all of the current Persona reboots that they just want to see if they could polish it up more.
I guess.
And try something new with it. I feel like they're probably just going to try to do something new with it rather than try to just like revamp what currently exists.
I don't know. I had the exact same, like I was actually really like upset with seeing it, but it's because I felt the exact same way I felt with Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, right? Compared to like Omega Sapphire, Ruby, like, and like etc., like the other remakes that Pokemon has made for every other generation. When I saw Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, and it's pretty much just a slight modernization, but not like to the extent of what the quality of change the other new games were, it really just kind of like felt kind of like saddening, because it's like, dude, Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum were already fantastic games. We don't need it to be still chibitized in the main game or in like the updated game. Why? You know? And that's kind of, I think that kind of hurt has bled in a little bit into how I've seen P4. But I don't know. Big shrug. Also because it's in early development. At that point, I'm probably going to play Persona 5 Royal first before I play P4. Because there's no way in hell Persona 4 is going to come out anytime soon. And I'm not waiting that long for it. Not to mention, it's not like, you know.
Persona 5 is like really, really long, which I guess is kind of why I'm like a little bit like nervous to play P5.
Nah, Persona 5, well, it is long. It is essentially, like, because you've gone through Reload, it is essentially an entire half semester add-on to what you felt in Persona 3 Reload. It's an additional like half a semester, but that's with Royal. If you're playing Persona 5, it's the same length as Reload. So
gotcha.
Also, Persona 4 Golden is still good to play now. Yeah, but like what? It's almost like, it's kind of almost like pointless to play Persona 4 Golden when Persona 4 Revival is coming out in like 2 years. You know what I mean? Like, and especially because there is not really any difference, at least accordingly, besides like some quality of life changes. There's almost no point in playing Golden at this point, or at least going into it. Yeah, Persona 5 Royal is a very long game. Play Persona 5, that's not that long of a game compared to Reload, but Royal is very long. Also, Wise, thank you so much for the follow. I very much appreciate it. Welcome in. Persona 4 Golden is amazing, yes, but you should wait for the new one. Yeah, at that point, I'd rather just wait for the new one. If there's not going to be any, like, major changes, then I'd rather just wait for the new one at that point, you know? But, you know, big shrug. But I think it's worth playing Persona 5 Royal. it probably would be better to play it when we have like the free time for it. So for example, if we finish, let's say we finish investigations in the next couple of months, then like using those 2 slots would be for Royal. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Oh wait, no, I can't do that. I have to play Hades.
But I could.
Yeah, I have to play Hades right after this. But yeah, no, it would be like playing. It would probably be playing that, like later down the line. Yeah, the new one is gonna take at least 2 years. Yep, that's literally what I've said. It's gonna be very likely 2027. It's either very, very late 2026 or it's like in the middle somewhere of 2027. If P4R is going to be overpriced like P3R and probably make the golden ending DLC like they did for 3, I'm a melt. No, yeah, that's also that's also kind of like the unfortunate downside. It's going to be pricing, you know.
Mhm.
P5R is very long, but it's worth it. The 3rd semester is definitely interesting. Nutters. All right, how Knight wound up in the prison proper. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of detailing. He assaulted an innocent guard and stole his keys.
Hold it!
Do you have any proof that Knight stole the keys?
I can think of no other reason for him to carry out such a brutal attack. Once the guard he assaulted regains consciousness, I'm sure he will confirm our suspicions.
I wouldn't be so sure. Perhaps I should press her further.
Press.
Sorry, but I believe there's a flaw in your reasoning.
Also, it's Oro Hero.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, bet.
Just like making sure you're still alive.
I'm still alive.
Did Remy take you out on a date?
She's
She
been
tried.
smothering me, so yeah, she's trying.
If Knight had the keys, there was nothing to stop him from leaving whenever he wanted. Why wait for Mr. Saint? There was no need, surely.
He chose the option he deemed most likely to succeed. I'm sure we all would. He stole the keys and hid them somewhere, then waited for an opportune moment to present itself.
He hid the keys? I'm afraid you might have made an uncharacteristic oversight, Your Honor. But Knight wasn't hiding any keys. That has been proven already. And this is the piece of evidence that proves that Knight didn't have the keys.
Navzy, you scare the shit out of me. Thank you for the Ace Attorney. Let's see this one. A guard was attacked and his keys, including the one to Knight's cell, were stolen. They have yet to be recovered.
Take that!
Since you know about the incident, I assume you must already know this, but... After the assault, the guards searched both Knight and his cell, and no keys were found. And if the whereabouts of the keys cannot be proven, then neither can your theory.
I have considered the matter of the missing keys, and I do not think it is such an issue. I still believe he had them. After all, the guards only stated that they were unable to locate them. And
Objection,
this
Your
is
Honor. Speculation.
denied. And this is because they were cleverly hidden inside the pocket chest set.
Knight's chest set. The same set in which the murder weapon was also allegedly hidden. Sure managed to cram a lot of shit in that chest set, apparently.
Was it? I can't help but wonder about that. Had to.
What? But you're the one who... Sorry. You're the one who proposed it.
Actually, if you recall, that was Eustace's assertion. Oh! Hi, I'm back in the narrative.
The two of them aren't of one mind on this, I take it.
Allow me to restate the facts. Mr. Knight hid the keys he stole from the guard inside his chest set. When Mr. Saint came to see him, Mr. Knight used the keys to open his cell and climbed inside the cage. He was then moved from his holding cell to that workshop in the prison proper, all with the help of his friend and accomplice. Had things gone according to plan, he would have been taken out of the facility after the show. But they did not. Instead, his accomplice murdered him while the show was taking place in the yard.
But Mr. Saint was part of that performance. How would he even have had time to commit the murder?
Overruled. How indeed. Allow me to explain. As you know, many stage performances follow a set narrative. Yesterday's show was one such example.
She's done her homework, I see.
The suspect played the role of the antagonist opposite the elephantine heroine of the show. In the latter part of the performance, the heroine's love prevails and the villain is defeated. This victory is depicted in a very unique manner, whereby the villain is sent flying from the stage by the heroine.
He's sent flying by the elephant?
Isn't that dangerous?
Having been ejected from the stage in this manner, the villain no longer appears in the performance. We're not talking about whether it's dangerous, we're talking about the fact of it. In other words, the suspect did not appear on stage for a period of approximately 15 minutes.
And you're saying that the crime took place during that time?
Yes, I'm afraid so. After all, it's more than a sufficient window, wouldn't you say?
Committing the crime and returning to the stage in that short 15-minute window is only possible. Assuming that the murder took place in the prison proper. But in fact, Your Honor, the real scene of the crime was Knight's cell.
Order. I seem to remember telling you that I would not accept that part of the security footage into evidence.
Why? It's perfectly valid evidence. And you won't have to. I have proof of a different kind.
Man, I'm so yawny today. Very well. Would you be so good as to present it? What proof do you have that the murder took place in the victim's holding cell?
His blood?
Yep.
Take that!
This appears to be a photograph of a floor. Almighty goddess of justice, grant me patience.
That floor you're so dismissive of, Your Honor, has traces of Knight's blood on it.
Traces, you say? Is this evidence reliable? After all, I don't believe you have access to the necessary forensics operatives.
Objection!
I have my resources.
That resource is me!
A certain blunt instrument, you might say, but a reliable one.
Dick Gumshoe, you say? You're fired, bonk.
Oh!
Definitely don't admit that on court property. We're not in court. As I stated, the detective, how very unfortunate for him. Perhaps before you decided to circumvent the law, you might have considered that the committee's influence extends to the police.
His village is on the line too.
Forgive me, Detective. I didn't mean to put you at risk as well.
I'm literally yawning every single time just before she shows up. I hate this. I will enter the fact that Mr. Knight's blood was found in the holding cell into evidence. However...
Objection!
Objection! Bad luck, idiots! Haha! You're really on the edge now, Mr. Worthless!
I don't know where that voice came from, but go for it.
Mr. Winner, I'd forgotten you were there. It was nice while it lasted.
I just butted in to tell you that your entire argument is one big inconsistency.
He showed us camera footage of a dog killing Mr. Knight in his cell. Are you saying the mutt also wiped the blood off before it left the scene?
Uh-oh.
What other tricks can it do, huh? A blood-wiping dog? What a joke! You're the joke. You'd have wiped that blood up, wouldn't you, boy? Yes, Helmut. Yes, you would.
What? Ow!
That was one of the tricks I taught him before our work together was so rudely cut short. He's a very tidy boy, you know. Never misses a drop. It wouldn't do to leave any evidence after all.
Saved by an assassin of all people.
Jeez Louise, you could have just taught the little guy to shake hands.
Yeah.
Oh, he does that marvelously, too. Although the way I taught him to do it is somewhat unorthodox. First, he bites down hard on the victim's hand, and then... The way you cut out
so hard.
Oh, I'm sorry. Do I need to go down? La 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 la. I'm not listening.
Yep, that worked.
Perfect.
Order. I see very well then, Mr. Edgeworth. It seems you may have gathered some evidence worth considering.
Objection!
Your understanding is much appreciated.
Objection! Wait, I'm not done yet. I just thought of something.
Order. Overruled.
What?
Ooh boy, someone's taking no prisoners.
Eustace, would you be so kind as to allow me?
All yours, Gavel.
Well, do you accept the truth now? The crime took place in Knight's holding cell, and the assassin's dog was the killer.
Overruled. My position is the same as it was yesterday. Until you can explain how the dog moved between the cell and the detention center, I cannot accept your theory into evidence.
Hold it!
But I can. I thought you might say that, which is why I'd like to show you something else. This piece of evidence shows how the dog could freely travel between the prison and the detention center. The whole...
Take that!
Show ho! Show ho!
That's
Show ho!
out of context. This is
Fingers in his ass.
fingers. I hate this.
It's a secret passageway. It runs beneath the prison.
What? Whoa! Wow! A secret passageway?
It was dug by one Mr. Rocco Carcerado, escapee.
Yeah, I got a punch or two. Bonk, 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 bonk.
It leads from his prison cell to a certain holding cell in a detention center.
Can I just say this line, like the visual for this, that amount of digging is crazy.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yes, the very one where the victim was being held.
Still don't like that image.
Well, This is certainly a surprise, to think that it was beneath our feet this entire time.
I never taught my dog to dig.
Mr. Canis, you knew of this tunnel, didn't you? Because it's the same tunnel that was used to carry out the murder.
Overruled. I'm not done. In the name of the goddess of justice, overruled. Mr. Edgeworth, you are out of line.
Hold it!
How so, Your Honor?
Overruled!
Overruled! Evidence is everything, whether in a court of law or at the scene of an investigation. Isn't that your little catchphrase? Well, it just so happens that I have some evidence of my own. Bronco Knight's autopsy report.
His autopsy report?
When did we get that?
How did you not know that you had it? You like a taste of your own medicine, Edgeworth, being presented with an autopsy report you don't have?
Literally. The police handed it to me only a short while ago. The findings are still preliminary, but it has something of value to tell us nonetheless. The goddess of justice speaks to us through these pages, Mr. Edgeworth. Cause of death, stab wound to the throat, and the weapon is said to be a sharp blade of some sort. It seems the victim was stabbed repeatedly in the same spot, resulting in an ugly wound. As such, the police have yet to identify the exact shape of the weapon, but its overall nature seems to be beyond question. It is a bladed metal instrument, after all. In light of this evidence, do you truly wish to continue with your flight of fancy? Or will you now claim that the dog used a knife instead?
But that's impossible!
Overruled. That will be all. This court is adjourned.
Objection!
But the tunnel, the paw prints.
Hold it. What of them? Helmut is something of a wanderer. Perhaps he just happened across this tunnel one day. Although I couldn't say for certain, I myself cannot wander quite so freely.
That would be quite a coincidence, but I can't prove it's not the case either.
He sure knows how to keep a secret, huh? Kinda wish you kicked us in the teeth a little earlier with that.
She was baiting me, waiting for the perfect moment to crush me with that autopsy report. And I fell for it. Hook, line, and sinker.
You are lead attorney for the defense, correct, Mr. Fender? This is the interim autopsy report in question. I do apologize for the delay.
Yeah, no sweat. Thanks for hooking us up.
Autopsy data jotted down. The interim report suggests that the cause of death was a stab wound to the neck inflicted by a sharp blade. Death was instantaneous.
Yep, this all checks out. Yep.
Mr. Fender, a handshake is not necessary when receiving official court documents, you know. So please feel free to let go of my hand. It's not a holy relic after all.
I was just trying to be friendly, Your Honor.
Had you lingered a moment longer, the goddess of justice would have spoken to you through my gavel.
Alright, I got it.
Nice work, Gavel. Just like we planned it.
Was it really, though?
I did only as you instructed, Eustace. But thank you.
Oh my god, he's playing it right in the palm of her hand, too. This report came from the police. I have no choice but to accept its legitimacy. But if the dog didn't kill Knight, then that takes Canis out of the running.
The goddess of justice speaks to me, Mr. Edgeworth, and she is merciful. She tells me that you might yet keep your badge if you will finally abandon this fruitless quest.
What is on move, sir? I think she really means it this time.
What do you think, detective? My answer remains the same, Judge Gavel. I will see my duty done, and I will not be intimidated.
Even with how things stand, you still refuse to concede. This may very well be your last chance. Your badge hangs by a thread.
Then let it fall if it must. I have something far more important to protect as an associate attorney. My client.
The goddess of justice is no doubt saddened by your refusal to accept yet another offer of mercy.
Hold it. Attaboy, Miles. That's what I like to see. Looks like the defense never rests is really starting to mean something to you. Credit to your old man, though. He's the one who said it first.
My father.
In fact, I could swear I saw Gregory's spirit in you for a second time. For a second there. You said that you've changed since your days in Von Karma's shadow. I don't believe you at first, but I'm starting to.
Thank you, Fender.
Alright, kids. This is where the rubber really hits the road. Put your thinking caps on. It's make or break time. It's true that Knight was offed with a blade weapon. Does her whole case really fall apart?
Bladed weapon. Of course! There were 5 chisels in Canis' cell when we last looked. The former assassin certainly wouldn't struggle to commit murder with a tool like that. In which case, the weapon that killed Knight was...
Have you quite finished? It would be of much interest.
Evidence is everything. It may well be my little catchphrase, but it's also true. So the murder weapon was a sharp blade? Then where was it? The guards didn't find it.
Why can't you just let this go? So what if they didn't find it? What are you driving at, huh?
What if I were to tell you that I now know what the real murder weapon was? And it was right under our noses the whole time, indeed. It was one of Mr. Canis' chisels.
What? Ow! Overruled. I would advise you to stop bombarding us with your irresponsible, half-baked theories, Mr. Edgeworth. You have repeatedly insisted that Mr. Knight was killed in his cell by a dog.
I simply go where the evidence takes me, both in the courtroom and at the scene of the crime. If the murder weapon was in fact a chisel, then yes, the murderer could not have been the dog. But that begs the question of what exactly it is we saw in the security footage.
Oh, yeah, the security footage. How do you explain that, Mr. Smarty Pants?
An excellent question. The footage shows the dog jumping on somebody.
Yep.
Mr. Canis' dog jumping up at Knight. The dog attacked Knight, but he didn't kill the man.
He didn't.
No, Knight was merely knocked out. The dog didn't drag a corpse through the tunnel, he dragged an alive but unconscious Knight. The real killer was the dog's master.
Oh, I get it. By bringing Knight here, Mr. Canis could finish the job.
And he could definitely use one of his chisels to do it.
Correct. You, but Harma Canis, you're the only one who could have done it.
Objection!
Objection! Hey, Mr. Edgeworth, you ever get this on your report card? Refuses to listen, must learn to respect others. I know, because I've gotten that on my report card. Wait, what?
Are you asking me or confessing to what's on yours?
We already searched Mr. Canis' cell from top to bottom, right, Gavel? Yes. Yes, we even inspected his chisels, all 4 of them.
4, but there were 5.
There wasn't a single speck of blood.
Hold it!
Why, thank you, Your Honor. You've just confirmed my theory.
I have? What exactly do you mean?
The last time we were here, there were 5 chisels, not 4.
I'm recounting them. Definitely 5.
You cut out that
you
entire
cut
set.
at the beginning, yeah.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, I remember counting them. Definitely 5.
And the one that's missing is...
The small one. The one we thought might be a pocket chisel. Mr. Canis, where did you hide that chisel?
A pocket chisel? And what use might I have for such a thing, I am rarely allowed to leave my cell.
Brother, then why do you have 5 fucking chisels? Like, in which case? The metal detector!
I don't think it's
Didn't have
like...
the chance to dispose of the weapon.
I don't think it's a matter of like him having the chisels. It's the fact that pocket chisels are for like him being able to go on the go, and he can't leave his cell. So why would he need an on the go chisel? Really? Wait, can you say this line again?
He shouldn't have had a chance to dispose of the weapon. Huh. You dug your own grave, Mr. Canis.
You seem to have an idea where this missing chisel might be, Mr. Edgeworth. Would you enlighten us?
For a man who can't leave his cell of his own volition, Canis could have only hidden his chisel here, in the maximum security.
Take that!
Yep. It never left.
Mr. Canis is still a prisoner despite the comfort he enjoys. He's rarely allowed to leave his cell. He could have given the chisel to his dog to leave somewhere. But that would have been far from ideal. He would have no way of guaranteeing where it might end up.
Intriguing. Do go on, Mr. Edgeworth.
Furthermore, this room is the one place where a bladed instrument wouldn't raise an eyebrow. 4 chisels, 5 chisels, who's counting? A fact that he took full advantage of.
You'll keep the incriminating evidence close to routine.
Classic.
Objection!
Objection. But I looked. I searched the whole cell myself, and there's just nowhere he could have hidden it.
Objection!
Womp womp.
Did you just womp a child? Me?
Yeah, womp womp. I am certain that the murder weapon is here. And that the reason why no one has found it yet is because it was hidden in such an ingenious manner.
Hold it. Do enlighten us, Mr. Edgeworth. What was my ingenious plan?
Think, Miles. There must be a hiding spot he could make use of. Think about when you came here previously. What are you missing?
He's not showing us out permanently, right? Right?
Let's get out of here. Come on.
The dog. He hasn't made a sound today. When we were here before, he barked and growled repeatedly. Oh, Canis even encouraged him to do so. Oops.
You're all good, you're all good.
Zoned out on the second sentence.
You are all good.
That must be it. I knew something was off. I can hardly believe it, but I think I know where he hid the murder weapon.
Giving up already. I expected more of you, Mr. Edgeworth.
Hold it!
As well you should, if you would just give me a moment. For this piece of evidence shows where you hid the murder weapon.
Oh, whoops.
The box?
No, the dog itself. There's just
Take that!
Your dog. He seems unusually quiet today.
Oh yeah, unlike last time when
Overruled. Mr. Canis, if you would be so kind as to open Helmut's mouth. Oh, come now. He hasn't barked because he is a well-behaved boy. I had to order him to last time.
Then order him again, this instant.
It's not like we're asking for the world, Mr. Canis. Or do you have something to hide? If you insist. Come on, Helmut. Open up.
Hey, there it is. And there we have it. A chisel that was small and easy to...
What? A chisel in the dog? Why is there a chisel in the dog?
I thought he'd been strangely quiet. I guess his brain finally caught up.
Eustace, sweetheart. Why don't you be a good boy and call forensics and tell them it's urgent? Yeah, okay.
Oh, poor baby.
Our findings are as follows. Traces of blood were detected on the chisel, sir.
What?
Not such a half-baked theory after all, was it?
Alright, so we're on the same page here. This is our murder weapon, yeah?
The forensics evidence cannot be ignored. We have no choice but to concede that this is most likely the case.
Chisel data has been added in. Contains traces of blood hidden by Canis inside his dog's mouth. Has a small bell attached to it.
Order. Mr. Canis, in light of the discovery of the murder weapon, the court demands that you explain yourself. I did nothing.
We found the route your dog took to the holding cells, and now we have the chisel. How do you propose to talk your way out of this one?
You never fail to entertain me, Mr. Edgeworth.
Why does he always laugh like that, even when it's not funny?
Poor Helmut.
How could they suspect us?
You leave me little choice. I shall simply have to share with you the truth. I did not kill anyone. I've grown tired of killing.
Something's not right. Why is he so calm?
Very well. The court will hear Mr. Canis' testimony. If you would be so kind. Gladly. His defense. Perhaps you might begin by explaining what you believe my motive to have been. I never knew this knight. I had no contact with him, no connection whatsoever. Given that this is the case, why would I possibly wish him dead? Ah, could it be you are suggesting that it was my canine companion who had the motives instead? Helmut only bears his fangs when I tell him to. I am not so bloodthirsty that I would kill a man I did not know.
I mean, when he puts it that way.
An assassin who only kills his acquaintances? Not the soundest business model, I agree.
My work required me to deal with strangers, of course, but murder is for its own sake. That's not my style.
So I need to prove a link between Knight and Canis. We should go over the evidence again and see what I can discover.
His defense. This is gonna be an easy one. Go over here. I never knew this knight. I had no contact with him. No connection whatsoever. Except you did.
Lamau, fucking liar.
You did. You might not have realized it, or maybe you did.
You're getting sloppy, Mr. Canis. You may have trained your dog to clean up your mess, but some things still require a human touch. We found this in the victim's room. It's a record of a game of correspondence chess. What's more, the game depicted matches the game laid out on your board.
Well, what?
The number of possible games has been calculated to be 10 to the power of 120, and that's on the low end.
Wait, so that's 10 times 10, 120 times over, right? 100, 1,000. I give up. I mean, what do you even call a number that big?
A vanishingly unlikely coincidence, that's what. Now tell us why you killed Knight. That is, unless you'd prefer to explain the coincidences.
Well, they do say that truth is stranger than fiction. It is, as you say, a coincidence.
That's totally impossible. We just proved that.
A coincidence of a different kind, child. I never imagined my correspondent was the victim, you see. And yet here we are. Helmut is as surprised as I am. Aren't you, Helmut? Yes, yes. The diagram has been updated. Knight was playing correspondent chess against Canis. Did the two have some sort of connection? I suppose there's nothing for it but to finally tell the truth. Boy. The other prisoners had all gone to the yard, you see. There was a show of some sort, I believe. Here I was, minding my own business, when in comes Helmut, dragging a corpse of all things. I had quite the shock, not least because the murder weapon was still in the poor fellow's neck. Of course, I was none too keen on becoming a suspect, so I had Helmut take the body to the workshop. Once there, he removed the murder weapon and brought it back to me just as I had asked.
The dog pulled out the murder weapon in the workshop?
Indeed he did. Removing it here would have made an awful mess, after all.
You know something? That makes total sense. Remember what Mr. Sod said, Mr. Edgeworth?
That huge black dog had sunk his terrible teeth into the victim's throat.
What? What did you just say? Hey.
It was hellish, utterly hellish. That beast, that awful beast, he killed him. Him.
I see. So what Mr. Solid actually saw was Helmut removing the murder weapon then.
Precisely. I can't say I wasn't a little disappointed that he was spotted, of course. Silly boy, it's not like you had to slip up like that, is it now? And there you have it. That is about all there is to tell. I did not kill the man. At most, I am responsible for the removal of the weapon. Now, will that be all? Poor Helmut is growing restless.
Objection!
Sorry, but if you could entertain us for just a little longer, Mr. Canis.
Fender?
No offense, Paleo, but I don't think you've quite told us everything. I'm sure we'd all like to know why you thought you needed to pull the chisel out in the first place.
He's right. It makes sense that he would move the body to avoid suspicion. Candace had no reason at all to recover the murder weapon.
So the mute one isn't as dumb as I thought. Please answer the question, Mr. Canis. It was because of the bell. The one attached to the chisel, and the one around Helmut's neck. Have a very distinctive design, if you will.
Of course. They were something of a trademark of yours, were they not?
I don't get it. How does that even work?
Bodhidharma Canis, the blind butcher. His appearance was always announced by the sound of bells. The last sound his victims would ever hear.
Bonk. You flatter. Though it's been some years since you last saw one of them, you remember them well.
Your knife and its attached bell were one of the pieces of evidence seized in our case against you.
Yes, it was. But one of my bells, one of only two in existence.
Just two?
Two and only two. One for my knife, and one for my beloved Helmut, exquisitely crafted, utterly unique. My ears are my guide, after all, and I must be able to use my tools precisely. Of course, as you said, the knife has long since been taken from me. The bells have been jotted down. Well, only 2 such bells exist. One is attached to Helmut, the other to Connus's knife, which was seized by the police during his arrest. When Helmut brought the body to my cell, I was rather surprised to hear a familiar sound. At first, I was sure that my knife had been used to do the deed. But no, a chisel. An ordinary chisel.
It's certainly no assassin's blade.
Nonetheless, the bell would have suggested my involvement. Compounding the matter is the fact that I am the only person in this prison permitted to use such tools. It was clear that I would become the primary suspect. And so the chisel had to be removed and hidden.
Hold it!
You still claim that all you did was have the dog move the body? That you had nothing to do with the killing?
How could I? I told you the chisel is not mine. You heed not take my word, Mr. Edgeworth. Why not have it checked for fingerprints? Eustace. Huh? Me? But I don't know how to check for fingerprints. Get forensics. Oh, right. Ow! Sure thing. What? We got him. Fingerprints. They're Mr. Knight's.
And Mr. Canis's?
Nope. Just Mr. Knight's. Oh, and forensics said there's no sign of any prints having been wiped off either.
Only Knight's fingerprints. This isn't good.
Should I get them to check again? Huh. Now do you see? I have never so much as touched that chisel. Helmut carried it in his mouth, that is all. Therefore, any prints must belong to whoever had it last.
Ugh!
So the murder weapon belonged to the victim? Ooh, that's not helpful.
I think we should call it at this point. There's not really any better of a stopping point right now.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna be hitting a next segment of the thing, and we're about to hit an ad break as well. So I'm gonna just snooze that.
The
real
best
quick.
stopping point.
So yeah, I think this is the best stopping point. I am going to be honest. I still don't know if we'll finish this by tomorrow, but I think we can definitely get through it.
We just have to try not to get as distracted.
Exactly. But listen, it's Monday. Yeah, we were just catching up.
We didn't do it last week. Yeah.
Exactly. So it's fine. We're gonna be chill. It's gonna be all good, chat. But yes, we have a good enough stopping point for us right now. So that is what we will do. So for the time being, chat, thank you so much for being here. I am going to find a person to raid on out. And thank you, Indianora, for always joining in always. Thank you.
Hey, thank you for having us.
Yeah. Of course. I just need to figure out. Thank you for the stream. Thank you. Let's see if anyone is streaming this game. There is somebody who is streaming this game. Is this the finishing the last case? Thonk. Yeah, no, that's definitely not gonna be. That's not gonna work. We're not watching the last case of this game specifically. We'll find who to raid on to. But if you guys need to head on off, then you guys are more than welcome to, okay?
Okay, I gotta head. I could go bed.
Night-ders.
Night-night.
Night-ders, night-night. Alrighty. I got someone we can go to. I believe they're actually in the Vtuber. Wait, no, not Vtuber. I think they are in they're in a raid train right now. So we are gonna go give them lots of love before they have to leave. I think they are going to be raiding on out soon. Wait, actually, I should probably check to make sure that they are not raiding out right this second first. Thanks for the stream, Lady Oro and Indy, of course. Thank you. Guys, I'm
kid you not, I'm falling asleep. So I'm trying to make sure we skedaddle where we're able to, okay? Gotta go give our love and appreciation over where we're able to. You know, let me look to see who's here. Let's go to Mommy Maple. I think that'll be a fine thing. Oka gonna catch some Z's. Dude, I don't want to sleep. I literally woke up to stream and now I need to go back to sleep. Like, hello? I think this is a little too silly. You know what I mean? My fatigue is getting like really rough, so I need to figure out what the hell's going on with that. You know? But yes, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. I appreciate you guys immensely. You guys are absolutely wonderful, adorable, and always so kind, so lovely. So we are gonna save on over here, just in case. Because knowing this game, something's gonna crash. Or who knows, maybe I'll play more Mario Kart in the morning tomorrow. We'll see. Your body just wants to sleep, and Omka's like, nah, Omka's sleep is non-existent. Try and get some rest at least. I already slept! I slept for so long before this stream. That's the weird thing. But yes, I will try and get some rest, my lovelies. Thank you guys so much for being here. We're gonna go give it over to Mommy Maple. Please go give them lots of love and appreciation. They are so sweet, so kind. And yeah, take it easy where we're able to. Give them lots of good love and kindness, okay, chat? If you don't, I will cry. Make sure you guys give them love and kindness and appreciation, okay? They're so sweet. They're also part of Okimi, so go give them lots of love, okay? But yes, take it easy where you're able to. Take it and take care of yourselves. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for more Ace Attorney. Okay? Bye-bye!